Hey folks, Dan here. Sorry to usurp the usual trademark cold open that we provide in an audio medium. But I felt it necessary to offer just a bit of a disclaimer going into this episode. As many of you know, the fourth episode of the podcast is our Cryptid Cocktail episode. Normally they go fine, and we get a little buzz on, but we still sort of push through. This one got a little off the rails. This one went a little unhinged. The sort of word to nonsense ratio is extraordinarily high. It's still a super fun episode, and we had a great time. But just, prepare yourselves going in. You're not going to learn a ton, but you're going to have a lot of fun. So thank you so much for listening, as always. One more thing before I go and start the show. Our organic listenership is going amazingly well, and we're so happy, and we're so grateful for it. We'd love for it to go even better. So if you could give this our show a like, a follow, wherever you listen to podcasts, or even share this with somebody, we would be so grateful. We are having such a blast doing the show, and from our listeners so far, it sounds like y'all are loving it as well, and we'd love to keep doing it. So we want to keep growing our audience. That's one of our big goals for next year. So as always, more than anything, thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for being weird cryptozoology nerds who like to hear two big dumb idiots talk about cryptids. Thanks so much, and enjoy the show. Bye.
1, 2, 3, 4, hit it!
Well, hey everybody, here we are. We're back in action for another whirlwind experience.
We sure are, yeah.
Welcome to
Feel free to do the intro.
My brain is broken.
I love when this happens to you.
So broken. No, my brain is broken in general, not just for the intro. It is just
Well, I guess I'll carry another episode.
kaput. Yeah. Hey everyone, welcome back to you. Don't touch that dial. Come on back. Welcome to Cryptidiots, a show where two big dumb idiots talk about the mysterious and unknown. We don't talk about though. Welcome to Cryptidiots, where two big dumb fucking idiots, piece of shit dick bags, talk about make revelrous goose about these mysterious.
What do you mean we don't talk about them?
I wanted to just add the goofs part. We don't just talk about them.
Right.
Let me take that. Let me get a clean one. Hey, folks, welcome back to Cryptidiots. I hope you got your popcorn and you're sitting on the couch with Papa. This is Cryptidiots, where two big shitbags fucking should have been aborted assholes make revelrous goofs about the mysterious and unknown.
You're doing really, really good.
It's been a really long day, and I think a lot of the sort of emotional pus from the day just came out.
Emotional pus.
Yeah.
Wow. Are you okay?
No.
Just with things.
General, no. Also, I was slouching so much. If anyone was watching that intro,
they're not.
Don't judge me. There, fair.
You're too hard. You're being too hard on yourself. I thought that was a great intro.
I thought it was really good.
Yeah. Really engaging right from the jump.
Yeah.
And I think your posture's great.
I have bad posture. You ever
We all do.
You ever walk by like a store, like a window?
No.
And you've never walked by a store, and you look in the reflection of the window, and you're just like, what am I? I'm a fucking slug. I look like the receptionist from Monsters, Inc. Mike Wazowski.
She's a beautiful woman.
She's beautiful, absolutely. I don't want to look like her.
When I'm walking down the street, I make it a point not to look in the reflection of store windows because I don't want the cars driving by to be like, wow, that guy's very vain.
Oh my God. The level of social anxiety inception that you experience on a daily, I can promise you no one else thinks that way.
I actually think that all the cars in Los Angeles are very impressed that
That you're not.
I couldn't care less what I look like.
It's actually reverse. It's actually deeply rooted narcissism, I think. In fact, it's veiled. It's veiled. What's the opposite of narcissism?
I think the word might be solipsism, where you're only focused on yourself.
Wow, really
it's
good word.
kind of a shade of narcissism.
Okay, so you're only. So I'm ignoring that. Solipsism.
Solipsism.
There's a song where they say solipsistic.
Or myopia.
Myopia. Yeah. Well, no, because myopia means you're focused on a single thing, not necessarily. Well, ultimately, my point is, it's actually narcissism because you think that the cars are paying attention to you when they couldn't give a fuck about you.
Yes,
So,
I see your point, and I
know.
think you might be right.
Yeah. Well, we're very excited to be back. I think we had our best episode 3 weeks ago. We have only a couple of weeks before the holidays. So let's talk about that.
Sure.
Now, as you know, with our new format, we have one of us does a little bit of crypt keeping and or crypt tidbit, and then the other one does brings to bear a cryptid.
Yes, we do. We
brings
birthed one
bare
into
ass.
this world.
Yep.
Where do you stand on Krampus? Not in terms of its existence. This is not what our episode is.
Okay.
In terms of a creature that you want to be thinking about during the Christmas holiday.
I can't express to you how good of a question that was.
Thank
worded,
you.
Because do I care about him? Do I want to know? Do I want to know more about him? Do I want to? I don't know. But the way you ask that question, how much do I want him to sort of be a presence? 10 out of 10. Every year I think I need to think about Krampus more. And that's not even a goof. I'm like, this is a cool little Christmas ghoul. Why do I never think about Krampus?
Right?
Ever.
I agree.
I didn't see the movie either.
I would like to. Oh, you got to see the movie.
No.
It's not a great movie, but it's just a fun creature to be thinking about.
Yeah, a Christmas goblin, a Christmas ghoul, Christmas cryptid.
Like the song says, there are ghosts at Christmas. I think that's the lyric. What is the lyric?
What song?
There'll be scary ghost stories and tales of the glories. That's
Christmas
enough. Stop.
is long, long ago.
There'll be scary ghost stories, but there's
When
one.
do you tell scary ghost
There's
stories?
one,
That's true.
and that's A Christmas Carol.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. Oh, you went up. That was good.
But I think there should be more ghost stories.
I was in Sprouts grocery store yesterday, and they were singing Frosty the Snowman. The Muzak on the PA.
Right.
And they changed, in the weather we can build a snowman and pretend that he is Parson Brown. They changed it to that and pretend that he's a silly clown. And it filled me with geriatric rage that that made me fully understand why boomers voted for Trump. I don't want change anymore.
You know what? I'm just upset at the fact that someone put in effort to do that.
I get it.
It's a better lyric.
Sure, that's not the question.
What is a parson?
Parson Brown made no sense. I think it's like a title, like a Mayor Brown, but it's not a mayor, but it's like that.
But I think it's like a priest.
Yeah.
And so the woke mind virus is saying,
exactly,
get religion.
Get religion out of my Christmas songs. War on Christmas.
Every time we make these jokes, we have to clarify that we don't align with conservative ideology.
After I heard that, I might be turning the corner. I think things need to stay exactly the way they are, even as shitty as they are. Just keep them. Just keep them. Because I don't want to think anymore. I'm done thinking.
Okay. You've made that clear on previous episodes.
Yeah, I sure have.
I do want more Krampus in my life.
Yes.
Real quick. I don't want to.
I've had a cramp in my ass all week, and that is Not a joke.
Is that something that you thought was worth saying?
No, but then I was like, it's actually true. I've had a weird muscle pain in my glute every time I get up all week. I've had a cramp ass.
You're probably dehydrated.
Probably. That's not a joke. Like, it really hurts.
Well, it's the time of year for
I was
it.
punching it the other day.
Okay.
You know that it's our 12th episode.
Oh. You know what? I clocked that earlier, and I knew it meant something, but I didn't put the pieces together.
Quite. Yeah. So I did think, like, well, all right, it's your cryptid day, and technically the rule is based on the cryptid we're covering, but that's no longer totally fair. So I did create something, a concoction, just in case.
Fantastic.
It is not based, obviously, on the cryptid that you're bringing to the table, because I don't know what that is.
Right.
But it is a cryptid cocktail that I made up. So for those listeners who don't know what we're talking about, every fourth episode, we make a cryptid cocktail. Why are you looking at me like you're not sure?
Because I just want to note real quickly that I am John, the axe-wielding
Oh, right!
hybrid.
We didn't do that. My bad.
We can do it now.
Yeah, you're right. Okay.
I'm John, the axe-wielding hybrid creature.
Axe-wielding hybrid really rolls off the tongue. But I do like the axe-wielding part.
I am what I am.
And I'm Dan, the cryptid newscaster.
Great.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay, so I'm going to go get our cryptid cocktail, and I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay, John. Here we are. I admit the effect is hard to sort of parse. This is... I will describe most of the ingredients. It's essentially an old-fashioned, in essence.
Okay, an old-fashioned what?
Okay. So it's whiskey. I'll say it's a southern whiskey.
Okay.
To resemble a body of water.
Mm-hmm.
Some simple syrup, some Angostura bitters.
Okay.
And I need you to hear these words carefully. A shot of beer.
Okay.
And then there's a little creature floating on the bottom.
Okay. Great.
So what is this?
Oh.
What is this cocktail based off of?
Okay, I have a hunch, but I'm gonna take a sip.
I sure hope so.
And then I'm gonna see how
not good.
see how I feel after the sip.
Oh.
Taking a sip now.
Did you cue that up just for this? Are you going to become the soundboard guy?
That is incredibly strong.
It's so strong.
I'm gonna guess that this is in honor of the Oklahoma octopus.
That's right, exactly.
The shot of beer.
The shot of beer.
Because he has a gun.
And because he loves beer.
Right.
Yeah. Remember that his poems about finding, I forget, PBR cans or Labatt cans? Yeah.
And then a little
and then the gummy is an octopus. A sour octopus gummy. Yeah.
You nailed it. You nailed it.
Thank you.
This is great. Thank you.
Made it up based on ingredients I found at a gas station on the way here.
Holy shit.
Really strong.
That's exactly what the Oklahoma octopus would do if he was making a cocktail.
That's true. That's true. So, cheers to our 12th episode. I can't wait for episode 16.
Oh, right.
It'll be your turn.
I will have to remember that.
Wait a minute. Do you have a soundboard?
Yes.
How did you do a soundboard?
Don't worry about it. Leave the production, the podcast production to me.
I'm so happy about it.
The problem is I'm forgetting what a lot of these labels mean.
Yeah, I mean, that's honestly
There's
so on brand for you.
There's one button that just says Cowboys, and I have no clue.
Hit it.
What this?
No, don't hit it now. Hit it at some point when you feel inspired.
When it's appropriate for Cowboys, yes, I will.
No, not even that. Just when it.
When my gut says,
yeah,
Cowboys now.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So for our with our cryptid cocktails in hand,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you've become a bit of a skeptic I think that you've lost a lot of the sort of viv and energy that kept this show alive.
The joie de vivre
The joie
that
de
people
vivre.
describe me as having anytime you ask them about me.
My grandma's name was Genevieve. Do you think that's like loosely based on the phrase joie de vivre?
Definitely.
What is that? Day to live?
Juice of life.
Juice
I
of
believe.
life. Oh, joie?
I think.
Okay. So to sort of reinvigorate.
Zut alors.
Okay.
It's another,
sort of what?
another French thing.
Uh-huh. What does it mean?
Something that is undefinable in English.
Okay. Okay.
Go on.
My disappointment in you is undefinable.
It's like an exclamation. Like, oh my God.
What is it?
Zut alors.
Oh, you sound like Borat. Zotalor.
My wife. Zut alors.
Is that one of them? My wife. On your soundboard.
Mon ami.
So to help you remember that cryptids are real, they exist, and they're living amongst us. Good. Paul. Is that Cowboys?
No, this is X-Files theme.
Yeah, I'm aware that it's a fucking X-Files theme. I was saying is that the Cowboys button as a joke.
I feel like we're going to know it when we hear it.
Okay. Yeah, that's okay. I have compiled from what I could find, admittedly. It was hard. I scoured the internet for several minutes. No, it took me about an hour and a half. The 5 what I think are most valid or at least interesting cryptid sightings of 2025.
Oh, great.
Yeah. And there's what I will say, I don't want to
What websites do you go to for this?
Google.
And
Like a million other Reddit, Fox 14, YouTube. Oh wait, boom, 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 boom. I know that. It's a stinger to a cable network.
I bet you do.
Oh, that's Pornhub. Yeah, of course I know it. Anyway, so I've compiled the top 5. I'm going to go in the order. Again, this is my judgment. From 5 to 1. So least exciting to most. They're all great. I'm going to speed round through, frankly, the first 3.
Sure.
They're good, but like we'll just speed round through them.
Great.
So 5. While it remains unclear precisely how many, in 2024 and 2025, there have been, quote, multiple reports to authorities of dark watcher sightings in primarily the Santa Lucia Mountains in California, just a few hours from here.
Oh, no.
We haven't covered the dark watchers yet. I think that's probably coming soon. They're very creepy. They're like cowboy shadows that exist in the... Oh!
Damn it. I think I missed the opportunity.
Nope, do it. Okay. They're like little cowboy shadows with like... really good. In the mountains, and if you see them, you're not supposed to talk to them or address them. I don't know more. We'll find out more when we do the research. But there have been multiple sites, like it keeps happening from hikers being like, I just saw a shadow of a man.
Hikers who walk by the dark watchers and do the wipers and hiker thing. Hi.
Hey, how you doing? Number 4, in January in Reno, Nevada, an anonymous man reported to police that he saw a shadow. He heard a noise outside of his apartment and went outside and saw a shadow man or some sort of creature moving very slowly in the grass. And that he very distinctly remembers feeling a sense of dread just before. And then when he saw it, the sense of dread grew extensively worse.
I can imagine.
This police report was posted on Reddit where another user said, there was a meth addict in your attic in your yard.
That would fill me with dread.
Either way,
so.
frankly, yeah. Number 3, someone who chose specifically to be only represented as an ATV rider, which I think is great. I'd like if I get interviewed for a cryptid sort of sighting, I'd like to just be known as a podcaster or a pervert.
Yeah. Trust me.
Sexual fiend.
The more this podcast goes out in the world, the more that is how you're
That's
known.
been my goal since day one. Has some pretty convincing video, which I will insert into the video stream now. Some sort of ape-like creature in Idaho crossing the railroad tracks, and it's quick, which I always find quick film suspicious, because like, is that your way of hiding the fakeness of it?
The footage is a blip, not that the creature is necessarily scurrying quickly.
Right, exactly. But he was also on an ATV, so who knows?
He's filming it from an ATV.
I think maybe, you know how people put like they're going on their ATV rides or whatever, they put like a dildo on their forehead.
Yeah, I know you're. It's called a GoPro.
A GoPro. That's right.
How many times have you walked into Best Buy asking for a dildo?
I can't tell you how many times. And honestly, like, they are super mean to me after I ask, and I've never understood why. And I still don't.
And you're just like, I just want it for snowboarding.
I just want a dildo for snowboarding. I want to wear it for. I want to strap it on my forehead for my kid's birthday party. So I can be hands-free while having a party up top.
I don't think it's fair that you're banned from Best Buy.
I don't either.
Bruh.
I almost spit all over your work computer. Bruh. What even is that? It sounded like a cross between. Sounded like a goat trying to be a rapper.
This drink is so gross, I'm crying.
It's really not good, but you have to finish it. That's the rule.
Yeah.
Number 2. So now we're getting into the good stuff. All of them are good, but this is getting into the good stuff. October 20th, 2025. So just a couple of months ago. A renowned Nessie hunter known as Owen, and I'm gonna I didn't check this ahead of time. He's Scottish. Owen O'Feitigan. Again. Probably. Caught what was described as webcam footage of Nessie, and I did see it. It's good footage. It is actually really impressive. What was a webcam doing outside? Is he some sort of like very specific cam girl, do you think?
Some of us have setups where, for me, for example, my answering machine is connected to my computer. And I think like when technology is advancing in a way that's tough to, then you have the kayak and this.
Yeah. So you sort of lit a match there and then didn't realize that you didn't have anywhere to put it. Huh? You I can't wait to find out what, because today is really just you're just stretching the rubber band of sort of you're exploring the potential energy of the soundboard. I can't wait to find out what sort of fucking nonsense you're gonna put on, like a fucking deep cut quote from a Goodwill Hunting director's cut.
This soundboard website is from before the .com bubble burst.
That's even better. And it works still?
It's incredible.
You didn't have to go?
I remember I downloaded an app version of this on the first iPhone that I ever had junior year of college. I love that this is
not your first soundboard.
It feels like returning to a old lover.
But okay. Anyway, this he caught some very convincing footage, which I will put now, of Nessie, sort of like an anaconda-like neck and a head flying through the water.
Keep going.
Yeah.
No, what? That's crazy.
An anaconda-like neck.
That sounds like Nessie. But what?
And so that was captured in 2025.
And it looked like the traditional Nessie pictures and everything?
It's the best. I think it's honestly the best footage I've seen. Now, could it have been faked? Could it have been somebody out there intentionally trying to make something? Sure. But this guy has been, this Ian Fountagram, has been documenting Nessie sightings since 2018. He's a pretty renowned guy, so I don't know that he would want to be embroiled in a controversy.
Right.
So,
Unless he's lost his mind.
which is possible.
And
his name is...
I mean, that snake is not not native to the
no,
area.
anacondas aren't in Scotland, John.
It didn't work. It didn't work.
I really liked... John, you can tune this out. I really liked the soundboard at first, but then it really sort of got on my nerves because it didn't apply to anything. And it sort of seemed like John was using it as a crutch. Instead of being funny, he relied on the soundboard to be the extent of his comedy.
Do you want to take that back?
Do we know for sure that song wasn't AI?
I don't know what the fuck that was.
Oh, I've heard it before.
I've never heard that.
Oh. It's like...
I didn't even know what that was. The button said, "We are Charlie Kirk, parentheses, song."
Wait,
and
you
I was
didn't
like,
make this soundboard?
No.
I thought you made this soundboard.
No, these are pre-recorded things, and I just went favorite.
That's way less impressive.
And whatever this was...
The next time this soundboard appears on our show, I want you to have crafted it to a T. I'm okay if you forgot which button is which. What is cowboy? I don't remember, because I worked so hard curating this soundboard. Yeah, no, I'm saying you. This is me being you. Oh, God. Before we get to the last one, and it's really, really good. It's the best thing I've ever seen. Cryptid. What the fuck was that?
Sorry, I'm done.
What was it? Do it again.
Daddy, chill.
Oh, no, not good.
I don't know what that's a
Was
reference
that Rebel Wilson saying that?
to. It just says "Daddy Chill,"
Yeah,
and
no,
I
I know
favorited
what
it.
it said. Why would you favorite that?
I thought it'd be a fun thing to play and see your reaction.
Do you want a daddy? I can find you one. So before we get to the last one, though, this was a bonus that I was really happy about. The Mothman Festival in Point Pleasant, West Virginia, which has been around since 2002, reported its biggest turnout in its history this year. 15,000 people showed up to the Mothman Festival.
Wow.
Which is just a bonus little ad I wanted to add in there. And what that means is that the love for cryptozoology and cryptids is alive and well, and it's creating culture, and it's doing all the things we love about cryptids.
That's beautiful.
It's really exciting.
Hey, Point Pleasant, you're welcome.
Yeah, right? Why don't you send a little bit of that love our way, huh? Because they knew you... Yeah. Okay. A government official in Sherman Pass, Washington State, was looking through some trail cam footage. They keep trail cameras out there to monitor snow levels, so on and so forth.
Smart.
And as he was looking through it, he saw the image that I would like you to look at. If you open that video and specifically go to 25 seconds, walking in the snow. What do you see there?
Oh.
Yeah. Don't worry, it gets a lot better. So he saw that.
Okay. My first question is, how big is the tree in the picture?
I mean, they're
5 feet tall?
Huge. Yes, definitely 5 feet tall. Probably 20, 30 feet, right? They're big trees. This place that they're in is 5,500 feet above ground. So it's a tall area.
Okay.
And so this image, okay, could just be a person. You can see a car there. Like, okay, it's interesting. So it made him, it got him intrigued, and it had him go through more of the footage. And he found himself going through hours and hours of footage. And if you would scroll to 47 seconds, the interviewer goes on to ask him, how often do you see people out here? And he said, for as long as he's worked in his job, he has never seen a human being out there. It's a very desolate area. There's no... It would be very difficult to get there. Not impossible, but you'd have to walk for hours and hours and hours, only to then walk for hours and hours and hours. And if this is a human being, it is an unencumbered human being.
I know you mentioned that I'm becoming a skeptic.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a just logistical question?
Nope.
How do they get the camera out there?
So you can get out there.
It's just not happening that often. Fine.
Yeah. And I think moreover, this person is entirely unencumbered.
Right.
You're not getting out there in one day. You're doing multiple days. And they probably were on, maybe when they put the camera up, they had multiple snowmobiles. Who knows?
Yeah.
But he said, I don't see people out there all the time.
Right. So
they caught Bigfoot.
This looks like a Bigfoot.
Yeah.
And I
Or a
swore that I would never mention Bigfoot when you asked me to do this podcast.
Well, so we're not covering Bigfoot. It's just a sighting of Bigfoot.
I'm comfortable talking about it in this context.
You have to.
And I'm glad you raised this because this is an important cryptid bit. Also known as cryptid bit. Mm-hmm. But my skeptic brain is pinging. This looks like Bigfoot. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
It also could be someone.
It could be. 100%.
And you mentioned that there's no gear that he's carrying or whatever. But have you ever been out late
plastic bag
at bars and then your phone is dead and you've had to walk home?
I don't think...
Because that's what I'm looking at right now.
Okay, fair. And the answer is absolutely yes. Sherman Pass is not anywhere near a bar. Oh, you know what? We're going to do this experiment. I'm going to look up Sherman Pass. The nearest bar from Sherman Pass is Radio Bar Spokane. Cocaine fame in my bloodstream. Sold my coat when I hit Spokane. Bought myself a hard pack of cigarettes in the early morning rain.
I'm 2 seconds away from knowing what song you're singing.
Lately my hands, they don't feel like mine. My eyes been stung with dust and blind. Held you in my arms one time. Lost you just the same.
Jolene!
You're singing, you couldn't have disappointed me more.
Why? I got it.
Yeah, but you're singing the Zac Brown Band version.
No, Ray LaMontagne.
Okay, but the Jolene is that's the Zac Brown Band. Jolene, I ain't about to go. He's much more.
Let me try again.
Jolene. No, it's the note. Anyway, the nearest bar to Sherman Pass is 37 hours. 104 miles is the nearest point of civilization from Sherman Pass.
And you're saying you've never walked that?
You know what?
After a night out?
You know what? I can definitively say I've never done that.
Okay, so it looks like that might be a pretty definitive Bigfoot video.
The thing that should make you want to punch your own self in the face is why not? Why can't it be? Why wouldn't you? Why can't it be Bigfoot?
No, I know.
All signs are pointing to Bigfoot.
I want it to be Bigfoot.
I don't think you do.
All right.
I don't think you do.
I want it to be Bigfoot.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I thought I was talking to co-host of Cryptidiots podcast, the lesser co-host, admittedly, but I thought I was talking to Cryptidiots co-host John Costello. Suddenly, it's not Bigfoot.
All right, it's Bigfoot. That's fine. That's great. I want it to be Bigfoot. I'm trying to dissuade myself from the skepticism, if that makes sense.
You're trying to cover all the bases.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Fair.
And you're doing your job, which is saying no, it can't be that.
It's nothing. It's nothing other.
It has to be Bigfoot, which is great. That's what I want it to be, because I
don't believe you.
Magic in this world, and magic in my heart,
and
whimsy. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yep. So what else? What else you got? What other arguments you got, Mr. Scientist?
So that could be someone who they transported out on a snowmobile and said, wear this Bigfoot suit and walk like that.
It could be. Let's see where the...
Can I ask you something? And will you please respond honestly?
Okay, actually, there is a road that runs through it.
That's a song.
A road runs through Sherman Pass.
I'm not even gonna try.
Okay, in reality, okay, actually, I'll level with you. There is a road nearby, but this is.
I appreciate your honesty.
This is the desolation of Smaug. I mean, if you look up Sherman Pass on Google Maps, it is the middle of nowhere. I mean, the audacity to understand that there's even a trail camera in the first place pointed right there.
Yeah.
And then to purchase a Bigfoot suit and then get yourself to this place and then walk through in the dead of winter this area just in hopes that maybe you've walked through a trail camera that, by the way, no one checks. No one normally checks these things. He just happened to check it because he saw another weird image of something else.
But does this guy have a financial incentive?
Nothing at all. Why would there be? What's the financial incentive? He's a park ranger.
He's being talked about on one of the biggest cryptid comedy podcasts.
It is true. We didn't name him by name, though, and I think that's critical. That's crucial. We did not name him by name.
And we never will.
We never will, because that's how we'll know whether or not this is legit.
Reach out if it's you.
We won't say your name.
And show us the proof.
Anyway, we got to move on. This was Bigfoot. So those are some of the sightings, some of the best sightings this year. 2025 was I would put it at a solid 80% for cryptid sightings.
That's pretty good. I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like, and this is going off of nothing,
Yeah.
that cryptid sightings have generally been going down, especially since the advent of the smartphone.
If you're comparing it to like the 80s and 90s, for sure.
Right.
Yeah.
And then maybe in recent years, they've gotten a little bit of a boost, and that
think
couldn't
so.
possibly be because of generative AI. I think it's because...
Shut up. Why would a park ranger generate AI?
I'm not accusing... No. I truly...
show.
No, that's not... All right, look. If I go to the Vatican and I say, hey, Pope...
Why would you?
To talk to the Pope.
To reenact, to play Ralph Fiennes' character in The Covenant?
Nope.
The Conclave. I thought of that myself.
If I go to the Vatican, interrupt Ralph Fiennes during the conclave...
Doesn't the Vatican kind of... For me, it's always sounded like a furniture store. You know? Like as a kid, we got to go to the Vatican. we got to get a couch.
You had a very worldly family.
I guess.
We had rugs from the Vatican.
There was the biggest furniture store in the Metro Detroit area was called Art Van Furniture, and I think maybe there's like a phonetic sort of amalgamation happening there. Art Van, Vatican, you know.
Yeah. Oh, you have a severe mental disorder.
Oh, desperately bad.
So I go to the Vatican and I say, "Hey Pope, I don't believe
Hey
in
Pope.
Hey Pope, I don't believe in God." Is he gonna get angry at me the way that you're getting angry at me, or is he gonna say, "Hey, you are a fucking moron, dipshit"?
Internally, yes.
And then
There's a reason why I'm not the Pope, right? And it would be the same reason why I was not selected as the new Dalai Lama, why I'm not the Buddha, or whatever. Although, granted, those have very spiritual connections that I don't mean to discount. I wouldn't be selected for spiritual reasons either. But I wouldn't even be in the sort of candidacy because I can't contain my rage. I can't contain the feeling of wanting to dunk your head in a toilet like a bully in a 1980s movie. I'm going to just do that verbally, of course.
yeah,
And that's why I will never sort of be a spiritual leader, right? Because I'm a bully.
right.
So would the Pope react the same way? Internally, without question. Inside of every Pope is a little Dan. Whoops. Maybe not that.
Huh? That's an interesting comment.
Maybe not that. But I think he would react in such a way that would make you feel like he is sort of sagacious and intelligent and calm and empathetic.
Sagacious isn't a word I'm familiar with. You've done this a couple times where you teach me a word
And vice versa. Sage-like, wise. Sagacious is the adjective for being a sage.
Incredible.
Sage wisdom.
Incredible. Well done. Not gonna check it.
So you can. Would he get this angry with you? Yes, but not not topically. Yeah.
That's the thing is like I feel like for me to be convinced, I need to poke at the pressure points, right? Of the
Right,
belief
because
system.
you're a straight white man. And that's sort of your...
Oh, this is interesting.
Yeah. That's sort of like your whole thing.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think the straight man, white man ideology, which of course I ascribe to mostly as well, is that I know better than everyone else. So you need to convince me otherwise.
Right.
Right. Whereas I think a non-cis male, straight cis male ideology is, I'll generally take you at your word. I might have some questions, but I'll take you at your word.
My point truly is for me to believe something, the person who I'm talking to who is a true believer needs to have confidence in defending all manner of like scrutiny.
A good believer in cryptids doesn't get angry. And they say, believe what you want, here are my facts.
And if
go fuck yourself.
And if it feels like I can't convince you, then I'm sorry that you don't.
I don't think a good believer even tries to convince.
Right, like because if you're a believer, you're living in a magical, whimsical world. Yeah, it's fine if you don't want to live in that world as a skeptic.
I don't care. It doesn't. I'm my cryptid balls are bigger than yours. You know, like it's
another way to put it, for sure.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. That was really good. Seems like there's been a lot of cryptid sightings, which is good for business.
Mm-hmm. Keeps the people coming.
God, we are just raking in the cash lately.
Yeah. Which brings us to our very first sponsor, AdamandEve.com, which is hey, you want your sex toys to be based on the Bible? Do you want biblical? Are you worried? Do you have Catholic guilt about putting things in your butt? Come to AdamandEve.com. We'll make it okay for you. And back to the show. Oh, actually, our second sponsor here, AdamandSteve.com. Do you feel some Catholic guilt about putting things in your pee hole? Well, come to AdamandSteve.com, where the gays feel good about God. AdamandSteve.com. Thank you.
Shall we jump into this week's cryptid?
We shall. I'm excited. I'm very excited. Okay. Do you think our listeners know that like we drink a fair amount, but like we're also like suspiciously lightweights, and that cryptid cocktail week is rough, a rough listen? Do you think they know that going in?
They might not know that we're 35.
Don't make it sad.
And
don't make it sad, John.
Okay. And that the effort that we put into an episode like this will affect us for 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Primarily the alcohol.
Yeah. Last week we addressed a potential recurring problem that we have, which is gravitating towards.
Oh, good. I'm really glad. Yes. Towards man and anthropomorphic creatures.
Yes, actually.
Yeah, I know. Obviously knew what you were talking about.
Just let me finish the sentence.
Okay, fair.
Jesus Christ.
Well, if I know what you're talking about, why? That means the listeners know what you're talking about too. So I'm just doing them a favor.
Okay, I know the cadence of my speech can be a little bit slow,
really
and disjointed. Okay. But you gave me no breathing room to finish that sentence.
I mean, that's really just sort of repartee, I would say, but okay.
But you finished the sentence in a way that only Stranger Things does, where there's no way that you can infer that what the rest of the sentence will be unless you have it pre-written. Except you just proved the
I just did it. I knew exactly what you were going to talk about. And honestly, to be fair, the reason why I said it with such venom is
with such verve and vigor.
verve and vigor, and venom, which is the word that I chose and the word that I'll stick with.
Venom.
With enough venom is because I'm so excited to hear that you're addressing this because we've needed to address it.
Fair enough. Okay, so we are over-indexing on bipedal creatures who are called blank man,
Yep,
right?
yep.
Vegetable man, dog man,
Yep.
frog man,
Yep.
and we do want to correct that.
Yes.
We have tried to correct that with Penelope. Every once in a while we'll mix in a squonk. We also tend to anthropomorphize a lot of these with a male gender.
True. Yep.
Like skewing towards a male gender.
Yeah, it happens. It does.
And to be fair, I do think that's because we don't like men generally,
Okay. Yeah.
including ourselves,
Yeah.
right?
Right. Especially ourselves. Yeah. I think that's probably true. Yeah.
So in the spirit of trying to correct that, it's not bias, but I do think that we're starting to recognize a pattern in the cryptid industry where
Yeah.
like there is a lot of attention paid to these bipedal
Right.
male figures, right?
Which I think is in one respect I think relatively fair only from this one angle.
Yeah.
It's hard enough to get people to believe that a cryptid exists.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the more you can say, well, it's just a hair off of a human,
Yeah.
it's just one shred off of a human is maybe a little bit of an easier sell.
Yeah. Oh, that's a really interesting point. Yeah.
But it's still not acceptable.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. But I'm also cognizant of the possibility of overcorrecting.
Yeah.
Therefore, this week I would like to introduce you to the Goat Man.
Okay. I mean, I've never, I feel like I was flying in a hot air balloon that was just shot down by a fucking torpedo.
It flew directly into an electrical wire. You're not intrigued by the Goat Man?
I'm so intrigued. I want to know. No, that's the problem. I want to know every fucking thing about the Goat Man. But I was so excited about the idea that you had found some sort of counter to our sort of male bipedal proclivity. I was really pumped about it. And now all I want to know is everything about the Goat Man.
I got pee real quick.
So do I. I'm sorry. I don't know where we were, but I can't continue just yet.
Yeah.
While we were on break, my dad, I saw a text from my dad, which read, I think you need, he did not know we were recording a podcast. He's never listened to the show. I think you need to know the truth, ... Leslie Nielsen had his niece place a remote-controlled fart machine in his coffin. And I Googled it, and that is 100% true. Leslie Nielsen had a fart machine in his open casket at his funeral, so that when people paid respects, it would randomly fart.
That's incredible.
Okay, so we were trying to be less human-centric and less male-centric, and so you've chosen the Goat Man. So I can't wait to hear more.
The Goat Man, I do think is worth talking about, even though he is a bipedal creature.
To be clear, I'm so excited to hear about it. I want to know everything about the Goat Man.
And
don't-
you have to trust me that I acknowledge that we've had the Frog Man, the Dog Man, the Vegetable Man.
You are more attuned to the things we are doing wrong as white men than I am. So
I want to make
trust
sure that we have a big tent.
Okay.
And that we're not just,
Yeah, but I
talking
can't
about
wait.
Frogman, Dogman, whatever.
But I can't. I genuinely can't.
But
wait.
the Goat Man struck me as so interesting that I did want to talk about him.
You've been burying the lead so much.
So
I wonder if he's going to be the greatest crypt of all time.
perhaps.
Because
Half goat, half man.
No.
What?
The greatest of all time.
I don't get it.
Goat.
No, I don't get it.
Okay. All right.
This creature dates back to like the 1930s,
Okay.
but in the 70s really gained traction.
Okay.
People started seeing a goat-like creature, which, if I could summarize it, it would be like a fawn in.
Okay. Chronicles of Narnia, Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe.
Thank you.
Yeah, his name is
soon to be,
Tumnus.
soon to be directed by Greta Gerwig
Is it really?
for Netflix.
Oh, she's gonna do such a good job.
I hope so.
Oh, she's gonna do a great job.
A centaur is another way to think about it.
Oh no, a centaur is half horse, half man.
Well, let's stop right there. Are you thinking about the man up top, horse on the bottom,
Yeah.
/ goat?
Yes.
Could you identify a goat bottom versus a horse bottom?
By size, yes. A full stop, yes.
I don't think you could. No follow-up questions. Let's move on.
Okay, great.
It's basically like a centaur. The goat man has a muscular human torso with a goat bottom,
Okay.
sometimes described with 2 legs, sometimes as 4.
So a satyr. Okay.
Yes, exactly.
Famously played by Danny DeVito.
That's exactly right. In the animated film Hercules. The goat man was first spotted in Maryland in the 1930s, but really rose to prominence in the 70s because of one very horrific incident. So there had been some sightings truly from the 30s into the 70s, but then in the 70s, there was a story that made headlines in the Maryland area, which was that a family dog was found decapitated.
No, I don't want that. No, thank you.
The dog was named Ginger.
Okay, well that doesn't do anything for me.
I don't know why I held that information as if that was the hammer.
The dog was named Ginger.
But Ginger was found without a head, to say it differently.
Makes it worse when you call her Ginger. I don't like it.
A family wakes up on Christmas Day, and they find that their dog has no head.
Oh, God.
It wasn't on
Stop
Christmas
saying
Day.
it.
Just imagine it was on Christmas Day. And their dog's head was in a box.
No. What's in the box? Wolf's in the box.
Woof's in the box.
Wolf's in the box.
Okay, very good, very good.
Whoops, yip the barks.
And they were like, what is happening here? What kind of psychopath is behind this heinous crime? Mm-hmm. They go to the authorities, and the authorities are like, we think it's a cryptid.
The authorities said they think it's a cryptid?
Pretty much immediately.
What?
They're like, we think this is the goat man.
No.
And
what?
this poor family is
What
like,
year is this? 1970 what?
do more research, for God's sake.
Please, that can't be the answer.
You know, we overfund LAPD here, so I get it.
The police had heard tell of a goat-like creature roaming the area before this happened. And then when the dog's head was removed from its body, they were like, that tracks. That is what kicked off the Goatman fervor in the Maryland area for the rest of time.
Oh my God. So the authorities said someone else had reported sightings of the goat man, but no heinous crimes. And then someone
Had their dog.
repeat it. I don't want to hear it again. But then the police said, "Oh well, this is okay. This is just yet another experience of the goat man."
Exactly. And then from that moment on, the goat man has been cited mostly by teenagers pulling pranks every decade since.
Hopefully not cutting off dogs' heads. Like, is that the last of it? Please tell me
So
that's the last
there
of it.
are.
Don't. I want to know. I need to know.
Oh, that's the last dog whose head
okay.
was
All right. Well, then I'm back.
removed from its body.
Okay.
Yeah.
His head was. His kappa was detated.
Exactly. So
You don't know what that's a reference to, do you?
I do, because I almost said it, but I don't remember the source. Mm-hmm. Do you?
Yeah.
What is it?
The Office.
Right.
Ed Truck's head was, his kappa was detated.
Right.
Okay, so there have been hoaxes from teenagers.
But there's a theory of who the Goatman might be.
Okay.
And that's a mad scientist.
Oh! Wait, for real?
Yeah. So
That I love.
in the area, there is the Bettsville Agricultural Research Center.
Okay.
And people think that there might have been a experiment that went a little bit haywire that caused the scientists behind said experiment
Because goats eat hay.
turn into the Goatman.
And so he is the goat. He's turned himself. It's the Fly. It's Jeff Goldblum in The Fly, but it's the goat. What's his name? Do we have a name? No, we don't have a name.
Roger.
You made that up.
I did,
Okay.
but let's just go with Roger,
Okay.
right? Well, imagine. I think Agricultural Center is exactly where you would expect to find a scientist who is trying to merge two different species together.
Okay,
if
fair.
you know.
Fair. Okay.
Why that would result in a half man, half horse / goat?
Why are you saying horse?
I didn't mean to.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe there was some more lore here. I thought there was some equine lore.
Throughout the 70s, this town would find graffiti on underpasses and bridges saying Goatman was here.
Okay.
Which is a good goof.
Yeah, that's great.
And it kind of died down for a little while, and it goes in fits and spurts of interest. But there are two locations where there are a lot of Goatman sightings.
Okay.
So the Goatman's legend. Fuck.
This one's for us. This episode's for. Hey, folks, this episode's for us. It's not necessarily. I hope you all enjoy it. We love you. We love our listeners. It's become clear to me that this episode's for us. It's for John to hate himself mostly.
The Goatman, his legend continues on because every single article that you read about him describes
the degree to which you are clawing to existence right now, clawing for life, hanging onto your mortal coil.
Every single article that you read about him describes him as a creature that is in the imagination of local teenagers.
Okay.
So local teens will go to haunts such as Crybaby Bridge.
Okay, what's Crybaby Bridge?
In Fletchertown Road. These are two areas in the Maryland state where the Goatman appears.
Okay. So
quite often.
Okay, so I just want to unpack this for our listeners. There's a road in Maryland, in this county in Maryland.
Fletchertown Road.
Yep. Where if you go at a certain time, the Goatman will appear.
With an axe.
With an axe. Okay, this is new. Did you think that you've said that before?
Yep.
I mean, you said that in your moniker at the beginning of the show, but you've not mentioned the axe since.
I should have. I should have mentioned that earlier. But I will say there's two things that I came across in my research of the Goatman.
I feel like I'm assembling a Lego and missing so many parts.
No, I think I've done a perfect job of explaining it.
Okay, I'm glad. I'm so proud of you.
There are two things about the Goatman that I maybe haven't mentioned. One is he's wielding an axe.
Yeah, what you did not mention that. No, you mentioned it again in your moniker, like I'm John, the axe-wielding hybrid man.
Yeah. And two, he loves to flirt.
So this is something that you wanted to mention previously?
No, this has worked out exactly how I planned.
Yeah, I'll tell you, I'd be interested. I think that a goat man would be pretty sexy.
So I mean, the flirting part, I really
Why have you pulled out a book?
was skeptical about, but I did find it in this particular book, Cryptid Creatures: A Field Guide. It compares the goat man to a centaur, and it just says, known for flirting.
This book
Does not elaborate at all.
This book says known for flirting. Honestly, though, like...
I think it's according to Greek mythology.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Okay, so here is a major thing about the goat man.
Okay.
There's theories about what the goat man might be, and that might be a homeless person. That might be...
With 6 appendages? What is it? A homeless octopus who sold 2 of its legs?
People are known
for coke?
All right, we're talking about teenagers seeing someone in the woods. Teenagers are known to exaggerate, right?
Okay. I exaggerated. I never exaggerated 6 appendages.
So that's one theory. The other theory is that it's the devil himself.
I have heard that. Yeah,
Right.
the goat and the goat and the devil are always intertwined. I don't really know why, I feel bad because goats are fucking cool. They're wise. They're sexy.
First of all, you heard it here, folks. Groats are fucking cool.
Groats.
Second, I think it's the Bible.
Wait, first, did I say groats? You said you heard it here first, folks. You said I heard it here first, you heard it here first, folks. Groats. You tried to fuck with me and failed so miserably.
God help us all, is all I can say.
Okay.
And so he's roaming around there. I don't know what's happening in Maryland.
It's interesting that he's in Maryland, specifically. Like, it just seems like such an unobtrusive state,
The land of Jesus' mom.
What?
Maryland.
Maryland. Oh, interesting.
It is where the devil would maybe...
Is that a theory, or did you just think of that?
I just thought of that.
That's pretty good.
Thank you so much.
That's pretty good. And the devil is very flirtatious. That's like his whole vibe. And we don't know necessarily the devil is a bad thing. Catholicism says the devil is bad, but we don't necessarily know that.
I know he's been tempting me for a while, and he's made some really good points.
And we call him the devil, but like, what if a whole religion labeled you as the devil and said you were the worst thing ever? Like, listen, man, I guess fine if that's what you want.
We're about to find out what that experience is like.
How so?
I do feel like the Vatican is about to denounce our podcast.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Art Van Furniture is about to denounce our podcast. So, wow. So he's roaming around Maryland.
Roman.
Wow. Roaming around. Anything else about the goat man?
I feel like I covered it.
I feel like you definitely didn't. But
I think I covered it well.
I think the challenging thing for me about the goat man, and I don't mean this as a critique of you, you look like you're about to say, Liam, I don't want to be in a band anymore. With that said, what's his fright level and gruesomeness?
I think it's like a 7.
Okay.
He is a person-ish that's associated with a demonic presence.
Mm-hmm.
A goat.
The worst things he's done, which I don't want to say again, is it related to a dog?
Well, I'm going to save that for a different category.
Okay.
But I would say
just his physical characteristics. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
A lot of religions will associate how he presents as the devil, which is not great.
Very male presenting devil.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Now, does he have any powers? What's his power? It doesn't sound like he has any powers.
He actually does. It's surprising that I didn't mention that earlier.
You have done a Glassian job here.
Number one,
An Ira Glassian job.
he has an axe.
Okay,
Which,
that's not a
again,
power.
I feel like I didn't emphasize that enough. That a lot of people have seen him walking across that bridge with an axe, and he's attacking cars with an axe.
Oh, he's attacking cars with the axe.
Yeah, or cutting.
What's his? Is he big? You've done.
Yeah, he's 7 feet tall.
You've given me nothing. He's 7 feet tall.
Yeah,
Wow, you've given me nothing.
he's similar to the dog man or vegetable man or whatever. Like he's bigger than a man. Anytime you hear something man, assume he's 7 feet tall. That's what I've learned about cryptids.
Frogman is 4 feet tall.
Exception that proves the rule.
The vegetable man is like 5
He's
feet
a
tall.
shapeshifter.
Okay. He's not.
Uh,
Okay.
Multiple sources described him as having a chimeric physique, which
Sure.
means
Multiple animals in one.
very good, Dan.
Yeah, I know my mythology.
And then this was most interesting to me and perhaps least helpful in a battle. He had the chilling cries of a combined goat and human.
Okay. Okay. So let's unpack that. Bah! Bah!
Goat.
Right.
Human.
Your fiance is sleeping right now.
I'm not sure why you had to get 10 times louder.
It will the cry. Deborah!
There it is. There it is.
Got it.
Deborah!
Okay.
So that's the extent of his powers?
Oh, that was the last thing I had written down. Sounds like Ray Romano.
That's the extent of his powers. He carries an axe, though? I mean, you give me other things, but...
I just listed 8 things.
You listed an axe, that he is 7 feet tall,
Yep.
that he is chimeric, which we already knew,
Yeah.
and then you gave me his sound. That's not a power.
All right. Interpret that as you may.
So how would you rank his power?
Well, we're not counting weapons generally.
Generally not, although they rarely are described having a weapon. So I think in this case he can have a weapon.
So if he can shapeshift, which
What? Since when can he shapeshift?
depending on sources, but there's no evidence that he can shapeshift into anything interesting.
You've given no information about this
I
fucking
think it's like
cryptid.
Goatman can shapeshift into a goat.
I think this episode's going to go for our BOCO, our bonus content. Listen to the most unhinged episode of Cryptidiots ever recorded.
I'm telling you, like, I saw that he could shapeshift, but I didn't see that he could shapeshift into anything besides a goat or a man.
Okay. All right.
So I'm just saying,
Okay.
I'm throwing that out there. So I would say 3.
Yeah, he's got an axe.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
A strong man with an axe, but yeah. Okay.
What do you think his chaos level is? What kind of chaos does he create?
Compared to other cryptids, 7. He's cutting a dog's head off, but one dog.
It's just one time. I mean, it's gross, and I don't want to hear about it again.
But most cryptids that we cover are just walking across the street.
Yeah.
So chaos level, what do you got?
5.
Why?
He cut a dog's head off.
Okay. I don't want to hear about it again, so fine. How do you feel about his name, the Goat Man?
I think Goatman is pretty damn good.
Yeah.
It's a 7.
I wish that Goatman had his own brand, I will say. Like, when you told me Goatman, I was not expecting just, like, devil creature.
Yeah.
I was expecting, like, its own thing. But
Well, I think we are going to make our thousands and thousands of listeners in the Maryland area mad that we are doing a disservice to the Goat Man, because this is a big cryptid.
Is it? I've never heard of it. I've heard of it as like a depiction of the devil, but like the Goat Man. I mean, you brought it up, so how do you say? What do you rank his name?
7, I would say 7.
Okay. Who would play them?
I mean, my first reaction was Danny DeVito because of how he played a centaur in Hercules.
No, we can't do Danny DeVito twice in a row. It's not possible.
Well, what if we spread the productions out?
No.
What if we make this an animated production?
No.
And he's voiceover?
No. Also, it doesn't fit.
Okay.
Danny DeVito's character in Hercules, Pericles, or whatever the fuck it was.
Oh, yeah, the animated Disney movie Pericles.
No, Hercules. He plays like Philistetes. He plays Phil. Philistetes.
What about him?
Is friendly and is nice and is kind and is caring and would give himself for Hercules. And this is not the Goat Man vibe.
Well, I want to give him, as an actor, an opportunity to flex different muscles. No. But fine. Paul Mescal.
Yeah, actually, it would be pretty good. Pretty good. My answer is Dave Grohl. Because he played the devil in the Tenacious D Pick of Destiny films.
Did he?
And he did a great job. Have you ever seen the Tenacious D Pick of Destiny films?
Not in a long time.
So good. So silly. Like, you have to just accept them for what they are and love every minute of them. They're intentionally doing something dumb, and it's really good. So Dave Grohl is my answer.
Okay.
Do you want to fuck this thing? All right. What's its hotness level?
Thank you. I think it's a pretty hot cryptid.
Yeah. The devil is hot. It flirts. That's its whole vibe.
It's an 8 for me.
Yeah, it's a 10.
Okay, let's move on.
You would fuck that thing.
Yeah.
Would you get a beer with the
100%.
Yeah. I don't think it'd be good. Like, he would do some weird shit.
I think it'd be great. I think it'd be one of the best.
I think he would do some weird shit. I think he'd get into some... I think it'd be... Okay, here's what I'll say. I think there's a 20% chance it's the greatest night of your life, and an 80% chance you end up apologizing to every woman in the bar.
That's literally like going to the bar with you.
Absolutely inaccurate. I don't talk to women. Ever.
And I always have to apologize. Like, I know that you hoped that he would talk to you. I'm so sorry that he didn't choose you this particular evening.
I might be the Goat Man. Am I the devil? That is my point, is the devil is not inherently evil. He just doesn't ascribe to the Catholic ideology.
Yeah, I'm on board.
Last week, the Yaramayahu picked the cake.
Yeah.
From the Frogman. From the Frogman. So, let's go through it. Who would be more chill hang, the Yaramayahu or the Goat Man?
Probably the Yaramayahu, because he just sits on a branch.
Yeah, he's just sort of like, what's up? And
then he eats you, and I get that.
Yeah. If it was like I want to have a once in a lifetime, and I mean that in both negative and the positive. Mm-hmm. Like, I want to do this one time and never again kind of night.
Yeah.
Then maybe the Goat Man.
Right.
But if you're just like, I just want to go grab a drink and just like talk and like just hang, then it's definitely the Yaramayahu.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who would you rather see in your backyard?
Probably Yaramayahu, honestly.
There is some lore around like seeing the devil.
Can't be good.
It's not good.
Yeah.
The Yaramayahu would come try to get you. That's his whole vibe. Is like, if you see me, I'm gonna get you.
I gotta imagine the devil would too.
That's true. That's very true. And also, it's pretty easy to go away from the army. Yeah.
Also, the devil has an axe in this particular case. The goat man.
Yeah.
Especially if you're... I mean, you're not in a car. You're in your house.
Yeah.
But still.
Yeah.
He probably still has an axe.
Yeah, and I think he wants to scare you.
Yes.
Even if he has no ill intent, actually, he wants to fuck with you.
There's nothing about the goat man that says, like, I'm reaching out for friendship the way that some of these other cryptids have.
Yeah.
Now, it doesn't really matter, but who would win in a fight?
Easily the goat man.
Yeah, the goat man. Because, like, I've swallowed you. Okay, cool. Well, I'm just going to slice you. I'm just going to slice you open from the inside.
Yeah, it's easy.
Yeah. Yeah, the goat man wins that one easily. But the Army Yahoo carries through to another week.
Great. I love the Army Yahoo. Should we end on listener mail that gives some feedback?
God. Yeah.
Last episode, we heard from Principal Patricia.
Yeah, who's friends with Anthony Basement.
No.
Who's teacher of Anthony Basement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds like she reached out because she had heard Anthony Basement, a.k.a. Basement Tony, write in.
Basement, Tony.
Patricia left a message on my answering machine, which was great, which in turn led to a new listener voicemail. And I just wanted to play that because I thought it was important. I think you're going to be pretty interested in this.
Great.
Hi, you've reached John, co-host of Cryptidiots.
Right. You're
Leave a message.
Classic voicemail.
Good afternoon, Cryptidiots. This is Detective Martin McDonough calling with the local police department of a local town.
A local town.
And I am not a fan of the show. In fact, I am a vocal advocate against one of the co-hosts, Mr. Nufa, due to his extreme potty mouth. I would encourage
Potty
Mr.
mouth.
Nufa to clean up his act before I clean it up for him.
That's...
Wow, that's harsh.
You have law enforcement coming
Yeah,
after you
I feel concerned.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird that he has a Boston accent that sounds exactly like the way you do a Boston accent.
Maybe we're from a similar area.
Anyway, I'm contacting you as the lead investigator in a case that I want to bring to your attention. And that is the disappearance of Anthony Basamonte.
Oh, hold on. This is actually a kid named Anthony Basamonte. This whole time, that's on me that I've been mispronouncing it. I thought it was Anthony Basement.
Okay, just fucking play the stupid fucking thing.
That's on me. I'm so sorry. Also, his principal mispronounced his name. That's weird, but...
Also known colloquially as Basement Tony. Now, to be clear, you boys are not suspects.
Thank God.
Although,
Thank God.
Nufa, I got my eye on you.
I got my eye on you, Detective.
In
What's
fact,
his name?
The reason I'm calling is because, Mr. Costello, I wanted to applaud your efforts and let you know that you are under consideration for a local Medal of Honor.
Wow.
Now, this case is one that we've
Wow.
been looking into for quite a while now.
That's impressive.
And it's admittedly been quite a tough one.
The toilet
We did
wants to award you with a
retain the
shit.
services of entertainment vigilante Mark Wahlberg, who was not able to turn up anything. In fact, ironically, Mr. Wahlberg initially
so bored
suspected
with this already.
the disappearance of Anthony Basamonte was to be blamed on a cryptid. Mark thought maybe it was the Dover Demon who took him. I do want to credit your podcast with giving our department two major breakthroughs. One was Anthony Basamonte's initial fan letter, which really put the gears into motion when that came to light, as we had not heard from the child before. And based on what I heard on the podcast, I would say that letter is very real, despite Mr. Nufa's skepticism. Now, the second piece of evidence
That's
was in
important.
the last episode.
It is.
that
It's
chilling and also real voicemail from Principal Patricia Chandler. Now, Chandler identifies herself as the school principal in the voicemail.
This guy's got a
What
lot
she
of
did
time
not
on his hands.
disclose
You'd
is
think
she
that he's
is
got to be
also-
out on the
also
beat, but he's
Anthony
leaving
Basamante's
45-minute voicemails for us.
You might have just missed that.
Yeah, no, it was very real. The letter was real. The voicemail was real.
I was listening very closely to that, and he said that the principal is also Anthony Basamonte, which I really apologize for mispronouncing his name.
Sure, yeah.
One could be forgiven for pronouncing it basement.
Sure.
She's his caretaker, according to legal records.
Why wouldn't she? She didn't know where he is.
It seems like she may have been obfuscating the facts a little bit.
It seems like maybe the writer of the facts maybe lost the plot a little bit.
Let's keep listening.
Okay.
Voicemail, but what she did not disclose is that she is also Anthony Basamonte.
He seems to have a little bit of trouble
bit of a
getting
stutter.
his words out there.
Yeah, could be all the fascism trying to come out.
Basamonte's caretaker. Approximately 1 month prior, during a routine traffic stop, we found an exceedingly large quantity of sponges in Miss Chandler's vehicle. I will acknowledge that that is not a crime, but when we had her appear on your podcast shortly after we had learned from Anthony's correspondence that he was subject to all manner of atonements, including, disturbingly, cleaning everything in the house with sponges. That's when we
that was
made
weird.
the connection to Miss Chandler. From there, we obtained a warrant and searched the home. Ironically, it does not have a basement.
Wow,
it was
that is
very
ironic.
clean. We have to give Anthony credit where credit is due. He was obviously a victim of some strange abuse, but he took his job seriously, and I, for one, appreciate that. Upon entry, we did find
Oh
that
my God! Wrap it up.
had fled with the child. We were able to obtain some of Anthony's journals, and they were obviously a little bit soggy from the sponging. But we found many copies of journal entries talking about how big of a fan he is of you all, and lots of drawings of the vegetable man, which I won't describe because those were fairly graphic. I would blame Mr. Nufa for poisoning this child's brain, and again, we're looking into Nufa for that.
Come at me.
Anyway, nationwide APB has been issued, and that stands for All Points Bulletin, Nufa, even though I'm sure you think it stands for Ass Penis Boobs. From here, law enforcement is going to do what we do, and hopefully recover the child and bring it close to the Anthony Basamonte case.
It's the first time I've ever liked a cop.
Track to become a academic protege.
I think he meant
I want to
when he said
Prodigy.
I think he meant prodigy.
Sure. Yeah. They're
I
idiots.
want to
Cops
again,
are stupid
thank
people.
you, Mr. Costello, for your contribution to this breakthrough and
You're
frankly to
welcome.
humanity. You are doing incredibly important work.
Thank you.
Consider going solo, perhaps. I think the entire nation would thank you. Mr. Nufa, just one closing warning.
Yeah,
I
what's
got
up?
One word for you.
Sure.
Watch your back.
Okay. Great.
And if you don't think I'm real, I'll tell you what's real. Justice. And
Wow.
also the law.
Wow.
And also, comma.
Also, commas
Justice, law, and comma.
and commas.
That is
I know commas are real.
the policeman's trying to, and we're watching you. So hopefully I get a shout out on the podcast.
Why was he talking about
But please have the rest of
punctuation?
You boys, well, John, if I may call you that, you've done your part, Mr. Nufa. The law is coming for you eventually, I have no doubt.
Yeah.
And I want to clarify that I am not the writer-director, Martin McDonough, who you may know from 3 Billboards, Benches of Inisherin, the stage production Lonesome West, or my personal favorite, In Bruges, starring Colin Farrell giving what Claudia Puig of USA Today called perhaps his best performance. I am not that Martin McDonough. I am Detective Martin McDonough. And, bye.
Wow.
You are a sexual psychopath. You have just metaphorically removed a rib so that you could Marilyn Manson suck your own dick. You have ejaculated into your own mouth so many times.
What a strange reaction to a listener voicemail.
You have just throat fucked your own self to such a degree that I think we've invented a new form of dragon that can breathe cum.
Jesus Christ. I am sorry, Officer McDonough. I know that you specifically mentioned Dan's potty mouth.
No. He mentioned his potty mouth. It's all about the party. Why did he keep saying commas?
What? Oh, no, he said karma.
Oh my God.
The karma's coming for you.
Wow. What a stupid accent.
Listen, I'm not going to get on the wrong side of law.
That was such a long voicemail. This is what I have to say.
I know.
Yeah.
Passionate guy. It was like 7 minutes long.
Was it 7 minutes?
Yeah.
God, I
know, and it almost sounded like he was playing it on like 1.5 speed.
Oh my God. So it was actually 11 and a half minutes?
No, I was saying it sounded like he was
Sure,
like,
yeah.
It sounded like the type of person who would normally talk at a cadence that was half that speed.
I don't know how I'm going to edit this because it's been 3 hours, but if this does make it in, dear listener, please tell me if you made it through it or if you just sort of turned it off.
Whatever your reaction is to it doesn't matter to me because I will collect my Medal of Honor. And I'm very proud of what we're doing. It has moved beyond cryptids into public service.
Sure, you're doing the public service.
Yes, I am.
I look forward to opening a closet somewhere in this apartment where there's a bulletin board of red string and push pins, and somehow, despite me having been here for a long time, the final push pin goes into your scrotum. I look forward to discovering that.
It's crazy that this whole time we thought Basement Tony first, like, it's actually a kid named Anthony Bassamante.
Yeah.
That's on me, honestly.
Is there a way we could end the show?
I think a call to action would be the right way to end it, which is to say, if you have any information about Anthony Bassamante, please contact us and leave us a voicemail.
We can get some psychological support.
If you leave us a voice message, perhaps if you come across Anthony Bassamante and Patricia Chandler as they make their way across the U.S. and probably to a country that doesn't extradite, please contact us. We will play your voicemail on
I've been
the show.
Beating around the bush, but if anyone, it's for John. If there's anyone who... What's up?
I'm done.
Okay, great. All right, well, we'll end the show the way we always end the show.
Which is to contact me on my cell phone with voice messages of any...
Wait, they're gonna send you voice messages, not voicemails? I'm not worried. I didn't ask.
Contact me however you can with any information you might have about the Bassamante family, because obviously we are this close to cracking the case. And for the next 6 hours, I'm going to do a true crime summary of how we started uncovering the Bassamantes and where we are now. So I guess it really all started back in, I don't know, I would say August when Dan said, let's start a podcast. And I said, that sounds like a horrible idea. I don't want to do that with you. I think that we will humiliate ourselves, and I don't want to hear your voice recorded, and I don't want to hear my voice recorded. Then we started doing it anyway. It was truly out of a charitable spirit that I felt towards Dan. And then we heard from a child, Basement Tony. We thought he lived in a basement, blah, 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 blah. And there...